As they come down to decide it, Terry Labonte on his way to winning the championship. Last lap, last time for Bodine. What a surprise. What a comeback for Geoff Bodine today. Checkered flag ready to fall. And the winner of the Winston Western 500 today at Riverside, California is Geoff Bodine. Taking his first breather of the afternoon, Geoff Bodine. We'll be meeting him in Victory Lane in just a moment. The winner of the last race of 1984, Bodine in car number 5. From the in-car camera, you may see Geoff Bodine win the Daytona 500. You may be riding with him. He's in the back straightaway. What a sensation, Ned.
That's his fuel gauge. His fuel gauge is the one on the right. See that little gauge that's flickering on the right-hand side of the dashboard of the F under it? I'm sure that's probably his fuel gauge, pressure gauge, which at the moment doesn't seem to see it flickering there.
It is definitely flickering when he goes into the turn.
And he goes into the turn. He's getting mighty close. See the needle's going down now.
You're riding down for the finish. Checkered flag is out, and you are with Geoff Bodine as he wins the 1986 Daytona 500. Bodine has done it. CBS camera on board. The Rick Hendrick Racing Stable out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Geoff Bodine from Chemung, New York, has won the Daytona 500 at halftime of the NBA game. We'll be back with you to interview Geoff Bodine today.
They've been working this thing for 2 or 3 years, and they're just sitting, just waiting. I'll bet you that they jump over the wall when the race is over. What do you bet?
Another person happy is his wife, Kathy. But nobody's going to say it's over till he gets that checkered flag, which he will get from Harold Kinder right now. Geoff Bodine.
What did I tell you about the crew? They all jumped over the wall, didn't they?
Well, they deserve a big hand in there.
Into turn number 3. Geoff Bodine, the former Daytona 500 winner, hasn't won since 1986. He comes out of turn number 3. The crowd is on their feet. Geoff Bodine will win it this afternoon here at Pocono, the Miller High Life 500.
A tremendous victory, and now coming down the front stretch.
And
Mike Walter from go-karts through the Baby Grand Division.
The best finish of his Winston Cup career, second here.
8.23 seconds, the margin of victory.
And there you see Kathy Bodine. Kathy Bodine hugging her sister-in-law, Diane, and they are excited.
Here comes the field down for the white flag. 1 more to go. Rudd is inside of Dale Earnhardt as they go into turn number 1, and both of them spin.
And Geoff Bodine takes the lead.
Earnhardt spins along with Ricky Rudd. Here comes Geoff Bodine, who'll come down and win the Holly Farms 400. Bodine wins as both Earnhardt and Ricky Rudd spin on the last lap, and Rusty Wallace is going to finish ahead of Dale Earnhardt.
Wow. Short track racing.
Since October of last year when he won on the short track at North Wilkesboro. He's got his hand in the air waving to people even though he's not finished the race yet. Here he is off the 4th corner, and Geoff Bodine from Chemung, New York wins the Haynes Active Wear 500 at Martinsville. Junior Johnson's car brings home a victory here this afternoon.
Yeah, that's about as excited as Junior ever gets there.
Up spot, there is Gant, out of fuel off the 2nd corner, and everybody else passing him by. It appears to be in good shape, however, for Geoff Bodine as he remains on the throttle, and the car appears to have enough gas that carries him to the checkered flag. Here he comes off corner number 3. He indeed will win the AC Spark Plug 500. Geoff Bodine wins. Bill Elliott is 2nd, Rusty Wallace 3rd, followed by Dale Earnhardt and Davey Allison. How about that? The gamble works.
There's a happy guy. There again, finally rolls across the start-finish line. He'll finish last on the lead lap.
And for Geoff Bodine, it's his 2nd win of the 1990 season, and he starts the 2nd half off in great shape. And it'll be his 9th career Winston Cup win.
You think you'll get back. You think maybe a wrecker will have to push him back. He looks like he still has fuel, still the engine is still running.
Third position on the racetrack as Mark Martin is holding off Brett Bodine at the moment. This will be the third win of 1994, Geoff Bodine. Here he comes off of corner number 4. The white flag is awaiting him, and he takes the checkered flag for the third win of the year for Geoff Bodine and his second here at Martinsville. There's the battle for third. That's won by Mark Martin. Brett Bodine finishes 4th. Let's go to John Kernan, who's with Junior Johnson.
Get that last ounce out of it.
He can pack up that Sears Craftsman kit and give it to Tim Brewer, that crew chief on that car. It's some savvy move. If we can hang together here, he's going to bring him home and give Bodine his first victory of 1991. It's going to happen at the Mellow Yellow 500. The checkers are out, and the winner is Bodine. What a finish. Now let's see if he can get it back to victory lane.
He wouldn't care if he had to get out and walk back.
Second place goes to Davey Allison. Third spot, 1 lap down, is Kowicki. In 4th will be Harry Gant, and 5th, 3 laps down, Sterling Marlin. 6th spot at the finish unofficially is Terry Labonte. In 7th, Michael Waltrip, and in 8th, Brett Bodine. 9th belongs to Darrell Waltrip, 5 laps back, and Chad Little, and that number 19 comes home in 10th.
He's not going to be able to mount a challenge, and Geoff Bodine is going to win his 12th career NASCAR Winston Cup victory and become a 4-time winner at Martinsville. Here's the checkered flag. Geoff Bodine wins the Goodies 500. Here's the battle for third. Brent gets it. Kyle 4th.
And right now they have Davey credited with 15th position.
Alan Kowicki came home to finish 5th as 2 of those cars that didn't make pit stops, Sterling Marlin and the car number 8 of Dick Trickle, dropped back as a result of not getting any tires. Let's go to the pits for the happy crew, Jerry.
Last week after a rain delay, and he has won here at North Wilkesboro after a rain delay. Geoff Bodine from Chemung, New York picks up career win number 13 in the Tyson Holly Farms 400.
And Dale Jarrett tried to beat Darrell Waltrip, but didn't make it.
Richard Petty was there, and he just couldn't get around. So he picked himself up some extra money by not making the pass. They don't think about that, though, when they're out there. They want that position.
Trying to pass that guy in front of him, and Geoff waving to the fans as he comes down.
John Kernan is down in Jeff's pit.
All day long, and once again, he gains that 3 car length that he needs so desperately. And here they come for the last time, turn 11. Geoff Bodine on the brakes hard. Ernie Irvin trying to close, but not being able to make much of a move. Bodine slipped a little high, but I think he's going to make it back to you, Bob.
I think he's going to make it. Here he comes. Bodine with about a 5-car length advantage. Geoff Bodine wins. Ernie Irvin finishes 2nd, then Ricky Rudd, Ken Schrader, and Kyle Petty. And for Geoff Bodine, he becomes the 7th different winner in NASCAR Winston Cup competition in 1993, and he wins his 14th career Winston Cup event.
Turn 3 goes underneath Michael Waltrip. They can continue their war for half a lap for that 15th position. But it's Geoff Bodine who's going to write the story here today. 15th career win is half a straightaway away. Down this 3,700 footer he comes. And Geoff Bodine is going to win again. Another guy with his own team has pulled it off. The Exide Batteries, car number 7, has won the 500 at Pocono, Pennsylvania, before a record crowd this afternoon. And Ward Burton, a rookie on the Winston Cup Tour, is going to come home second, 1 2/10 of a second behind. You'll meet the winner, Bodine, in a moment.
To the position. Geoff Bodine well in command. It will be no contest for the win. We will watch second position for you. Now they're in the north banking. Here is Geoff Bodine coming out of corner number 4 and is going to win the GM Goodrich 400. Geoff Bodine wins it to the line. Let's see who gets second. It is Mark Martin beating Rick Mast, and then Rusty Wallace and Bobby Labonte and Kyle Petty are your finishers. Second win of the year. Geoff Bodine crew celebrates their second win.
Car length of Terry Labonte in the backstretch. There's Bodine. There, the right side of your screen is the battle for second position. Celebration on pit road. Geoff Bodine takes the win, and Rick Mast nearly catches the concrete. And we still have a couple of cars bumping and banging here on the final lap, and Geoff Bodine waving to the crowd. His third win in 1994 in the Exide Batteries Ford Thunderbird.
I don't think there's any question about that. That was a very, very smart move, the way they did it. Stayed out there and then made a green flag pit stop. Caution came out, everybody else came in, and he was up towards the front. And as a result, he had the car to stay up front and heading towards you in victory.
And here is Geoff Bodine coming off corner number 11 and getting the checkered flag. He wins the Bud at the Glen. Terry Labonte is second, followed by Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon, Bobby Labonte, and Dale Earnhardt.
See Michael Walter coming across in the 7th spot.
Good run.
Eddie Wood told me this morning he'd die for a top 10. Eddie, you got it, buddy.
Here comes a mess off the corner.
Dallenbach and Morgan Shepherd and looked like Nemechek got 8th spot, Morgan Shepherd 9th, and Wally Dallenbach in 10th. And there is one, folks, trust me, there is one happy guy.
We've seen Paul Andrews pull off the same kind of strategy when he was working with Alan Kulwicki, the late Alan Kulwicki, and it's good to see Geoff Bodine and the team celebrating the victory at his hometown track here this afternoon.